I can feel it in my body.
Hello, family.
Hello. Hey.
It's been a long day, temperature rising, I can feel it in my body, and I'm looking for a body that can calm me down, cool me down. Pull out the iPhone, I see a text. She want the python, she want the sex. So rolling down. I need you to wine for me. I like the way you wind it up, grind for me. I like the way you wind it up, grind for me. I can feel it in my body, and I'm looking for a body that can calm me down, cool me down. I need you to wine for me.
I need your loving
tonight. You look real good, so I know how it can feel when you hold me down, hold me down. The way you love and I can tell how you feel when you hold me down, hold me down. I need you to wine for me, baby. I like the way you wine for me. I like the way you wine, baby. Wine for me. I can feel it in my body, and I'm looking for a body that calm me.
Welcome to another edition of the Bears and Bubbles Morning Show. New day, new way, new view, new you. You already know what time it is.
What time is it?
If you want, maybe we can take it easy. I'm pushing up every and anytime you need me. G-Win, I'm not misleading. It's 8 a.m., you got me wishing you was with me. Press, full court pressure, know what you need. Someone that's about you, girl. I'm selfish outside of your chest. No, it's gold, it's a treasure. It's kinda cold right now. Let me keep you warm in this weather now. Loving you is my calling. Girl, I'm ready to put my all in. I'ma show you what it feels like to be loved. Hold you down when we pop out, girl, I hold you up. No other feeling compare. My intuition sends your love in the air. Baby, just so tired if you feel that you scared. I know the way you feeling really feel like it's real. Ain't no probably. Wanna know how it feels having you on this side of me. Instantly, intimacy, enjoy your company.
You laughing at?
Gently, that's the vibe for me, yeah. Get you ain't going nowhere. This day to love, girl, I wanna go there. You the biggest drip, I don't need no mind clear. Girl, I'm ready, let me know whenever your mind clear.
That's the whole thing of it. I can go left. It's trying to make you think you know where I'm going to go.
Stay down, let's get it, girl, I wanna run this cake with you.
I can hit you with the left, right. The left, right, left.
Babe, I'm serious, I don't mind playing the long game. Follow your lead, be your shadow, wanna be your only. When I'm in your presence, I wanna hold you closely. Give you everything I got, you is what you own, man. Ain't no
Do you think I'm finna go to the right?
I know how it feels having you on this side of me. Instantly, intimacy, enjoy your company. Tenderly and gently, that's the vibe for me.
Yeah.
That's the whole. That's the whole scheme of it. Is the fuck with just like started off like, yeah, I know what he doing, and in your mind you watching me like, I know what he doing, and I'm like, left, high, low, and it's like motherfucker be like, what's going on, family? Kicking it with Jen. We appreciate you, sister.
Thank you.
You are
Bubba.
so beautiful. Listen, man, we are starting a new week. We almost, what's the day? The 27th or the 28th? What's today?
27.
27. That means we 3 days away from our cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep going.
Me too.
I'm going to keep going. I might not have the fruit up here every day because remember we had started eating with the baby and she was getting to eat more fruit. And now that we eating it right here, she's not getting that fruit serving.
Yeah.
So, but I'll probably take a picture of what my fruit is for the day and keep it going. I'm down 12 pounds, man, and I'm feeling good. I hope everybody's participating because as it's crazy because a month is almost up this fast. So we really looking at time and we judging time the wrong way.
Yep.
A month. I'm down 12 pounds just from fucking eating this shit. This life changing the way you think, the things that you do. Man, let's get into the first 5 in line.
Who kicking in the door? Who kicking in the door, y'all?
We starting off the day with Tennessee Hot Chicken. She says, I appreciate my brothers and sisters. Then we kicking it with Miss Sophia. She says, happy Monday, everybody. Then we got the good brother Mellow Miracles coming in saying, yo.
Hey.
We got Sister Y'all Love saying, yes, he. I think that means he.
Yeah.
Then we got Chris Mayfield saying, what's popping in the population? And I think that's 5. Tennessee, Miss Sophia, Metamiracles, bam. And guess who? Number 6. We ain't seen her in a minute.
Oh,
Fit Male Shiver.
That's right.
You are the wonk wonk. And anybody that's
wonk.
new tuning in, you know that your job is to come in and summarize today's lesson, what it meant to you in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So right before we get into today's message and what it's going to be about, we're going to review our Cash Appers, our chaperones. We have Sophia Moore. She gets a 3 for giving 3 times. Mr. Bully, that's TT. Mellow Miracles. Mr. Bully. Mellow Miracles. We got Black Widow. We got Keisha Johns. We got Corey Charleston. We got Marshawn Parks. We got Jennifer Webb. We got Mr. Thornton. Tanisha Taylor. Tracy Prue. She gets a dub for 2 times. And then Keith Russell. That's
Thank you.
That's 12, baby. We got 12. 12.
That's
That's wonderful. We
Thank
love
you,
that.
thank
We
you.
love that. We love that.
Mhm.
It's not equal gifts, it's equal sacrifice. Do
Mhm.
what you can. If you can
Mhm.
give, if you can share, if you can tell somebody on the phone, come watch this
Yeah.
shit. Today we're going to be talking about creating and seeking your own pleasure that you want.
Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
times we sit back and we want somebody else to prepare. If your favorite food is this, why don't you learn how to make it your goddamn self? You never know. You might get better than them. And at least you won't sit around waiting sad because you can't have this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes shit closed down and you can't get to it. Create your own pleasure. Seek your own pleasure. We're going to talk about that today. Seeking the pleasure that you want, doing something about it, aligning to the vibration of your manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's simple, but it's about food and sex, horniness and hungriness. That's what we're talking about this series, hungriness and horniness. Those are the 2 things that you will never ignore. So we're saying seek your mental health clarity and your behavioral modification and your manifestations, like that drive that you have for sex, like that drive that you have for food, because no one ever says, I ain't eating ever again. No one says, I'm never having sex again based on a bad experience, based on a failure, as we call it. I don't think of them as failures. I think of them as new opportunities.
Yeah.
But y'all know what time it is, Chris. It's time for you to do the what?
Recap, baby. Yay. Yeah, so again, Master Teacher has started a new series, is the Horny and Hungry series, or Hungry and Horny, however you want to smack it up, flip it, and turn it around, right? He talked to us about ignoring all possibilities. You don't care about what you about to do when you want to do it. So don't care about what you about to do when you need to create a new thing to do. You're unbelievable. Don't worry about how you're gonna get there, all the possibilities. Just get there because you know you can. Don't change your taste. Do it till you satisfied. Master teacher created a new board, or he added to a board. I like to call it a builder board. You'll see me put that up sometimes. Builder board, when master teacher goes and builds upon a previous board, connecting the lessons to us visually. Stop wasting your time on what you don't mind, and don't be afraid to pull out. So remember, that's like, get out of there, Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there before when your gut tell you it's time to leave a situation. You need to get out of there. And alignment is everything. So if you're not aligned to a situation, if you're making sure that the people that you connect to are people that you are aligned with, then it will be easy to part with somebody that you realize you're not aligned with, even in that person being the person you have to leave. And again, I made example with master teacher and I, we so aligned that if we had to make that decision, we would be aligned with that decision. He's still cool with his ex-wife because they was aligned with that decision. So all of this is about alignment, and the only way you can create the correct alignments that work for you is to be accountable to who you are and what you truly want, what your blue want, your baby, your blue dot baby want, and what it's screaming for. And if you only connect with people that's going to feed that blue dot baby, then you're in the place to be, and you can't lose, and your manifestations is right there at the door. And we about to see that on the 30th when we talk about who has manifested what during this fruit fast. Master teacher, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Get it.
Seek the pleasure that you want for yourself. Stop sitting around waiting on somebody to give you some or offer you some. Stop waiting on somebody to cook that meal that you want. Seek it for yourself. Learn something. Try something new. You've been doing and acting and talking the same way your whole life, and obviously you're not where you want to be. You're not happy. So try something new. I was talking to this couple, and they were talking about how their marriage is and how things aren't going a certain way. Da 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 da. And I said, "Well, what do y'all want to be as a couple in 10 years?" Nobody could say anything. Nobody could explain what they want to be as a couple in 10 years. All they can focus on is what they didn't like about what's going on right now. And your imagination, that's why we did imagination before we got into this. Your imagination is really creates your life. Your image nation. Your nation is where you reside, is where you live. Your image creates a nation where you live. That's why on Facebook, when I block somebody, I say, I'm going to send you to the nation. Because you're imagining things about me. You imagine things about me. You wish things upon me. So I'm going to send you over there into that nation and let you imagine. You can't look at me no more. You don't know what I'm doing. You block. You can't look at me. People will always ask me why I call it the nation. You can't see me no more. You're in image nation. You're in imagination. But what we don't realize, our imagination shapes our future. I'm talking to a sister. She said, I don't even know where the good men at, and the brothers say, I don't know where the good women at. I said, can you use your imagination for me for a sec? She said, what do you mean? I said, imagine if you had a husband, and he told you he was going to hang out with the boys, or he told you he was going to get some me time. Where would you feel comfortable your man being? Where would you want him to be at? She said, what you mean? I said, well, if your man told you he needed some me time or free time, would you feel comfortable with him hopping on a plane and go to Vegas with his homies? She was like, no, I don't want that. I said, well, would you feel comfortable him hopping in the car, getting fresh, putting on some cologne, going to a nightclub with his homies? No, I don't want that. I had to prime her pump. Her imagination was so weak, I had to give her suggestions of things that she don't want. She couldn't even think, where would I feel comfortable of my mate going, hanging out when he's not with me? Think about that. Real quick on camera, Chris, where would you feel comfortable?
With you going?
With me going, you're most like, you know, we it might not be a good example.
Yeah, I'm about to say anywhere you want to go.
Well,
you go
there you go
anywhere
then.
you want to go.
Well, then you go anywhere that you want to go to meet a man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now think about this. Finally, I got the sister to say, well, I wouldn't mind him going to a cigar bar, just chilling, having a cigar and a drink. I said, well, go there and you'll meet the type of men that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Wow.
I was trying to get her to use her imagination. She said, well, if my man wanted a night on the town and without me, I know I ain't really trustworthy. But if he told me he was going to a cigar bar to just have a drink and chill or lounge and listen to some music, I feel comfortable with him doing that. I said, well, that's where you need to go to meet men. Think about this.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you create your own situation.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of sitting around waiting for somebody to talk to you, waiting for somebody to shoot their shot at you, waiting for somebody to holler at you, waiting just in wait mode. Wait. I'm waiting for somebody to holler at me. Go to the place that you would feel comfortable with your mate hanging out. In the very same way as a man. If you don't want your woman at the strip club, don't go to the strip club looking for no woman. I know most people do not want their mate on dating sites, but they go looking for people on dating sites. Most men or women do not want their mate hanging out at the fucking club, but they go to the club looking for mates.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all understand.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. You're not creating a situation that aligns with what you want.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Me personally, say for example, I love food from different nations. So guess what I do to align myself to going different places?
Mm-hmm.
I eat dishes from different places.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I had to rely on having money to go out and eat at fucking Chez Lamont at the French restaurant or eat at the African spot, I'm going to not feel as good. I'm not going to be as happy. I can't do that all the time.
Yeah.
My wife don't want to go sit down in them places and try no new shit, but she will try some new shit, African dish if I cook it. If I cook African new dishes in my house, Indian dishes, I'm bringing India to my house. Not only do I eat the meal, the next day I come in, my house smelling like it. India.
Wow, yeah.
I'm creating a vibe, a feel that I don't even know. I'm creating a place for my mind to dwell on the things that we learned in 17 seconds creates a lot of momentum. It creates a lot of momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Try cooking your favorite meal and you won't be at someone else's mercy.
Yeah.
Going out, waiting in traffic. How long is the wait for my favorite meal? Oh, it's an hour wait. Now you're upset. Then you go here, the waitress ain't acting right.
Yeah.
The people across you looking different. The thing that you wanted to bring you peace and give you what you wanted has become something that's motherfucking a headache.
You better teach.
Every time I go out, these bitches in here waiting like this. Every time I go out, traffic be bad, motherfucking service ain't bad, drinks ain't no good. Hey, stay home and create that shit yourself. Stop being afraid to try and shoot a shot and make something new. Try shooting your shot instead of just being in wait mode feeling sad. Stop being in wait mode feeling sad. Sometimes you have to attack and create for your own self. Attack life. Attack life. If you want to be something, go start doing it for free. Hey, I can take pictures. I want to be a photographer. Hey, I can take some pictures of you. You want to be a producer, send somebody some beats for free. You want to create something, do something for somebody for free. That's ready to be ready because if somebody said, well, you say you wanted this, you ever did it? Say, hey, yeah, I call this person up. You done already got something. You got a portfolio made because you're already doing it for free. You're not waiting to sit back to get paid off of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type to attack life. I got attacked. I can't wait. I promise you. I can't wait. The things that I want in life to give me mental health clarity and behavior modification, I have to try doing so it can feel like it. I'm not that guy that's going to sit there, oh shit, Jason's coming. Everybody hide under the fucking cover and hide in the fucking outhouse, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre might walk past us and don't hear us. Y'all know how that go. He always hear you. He always hear you. He's a killer. He's a killer from the dead. He's got heightened senses. He can smell you if he can't hear you. He can feel you if he can't smell you. I'm the type of motherfucker that turn around, oh shit, what the fuck is that? Oh shit, let me take off. First thing I'm doing is taking the fuck off. And then if I look back and that motherfucker gaining on me, all right, goddammit, let's turn around. Let's go tack him. Because I don't want to get stabbed in the back running. Ah! I want to turn around. All right, motherfucker, let's go. Look, I might get a hit on him. I might grab him by his nuts. I might bite Michael Myers' ear like Mike Tyson. I might do something you never know, but I just can't wait. I can't wait. I can't go to the club and wait on a woman to approach me and ask me to dance. I got to get out there and ask somebody to dance. I don't mind being told, no, that's just a new opportunity. Mm-hmm. A lot of times we are so afraid to get out there because we're afraid of being told no. Mm-hmm. You got to create your own opportunity, create your own sex, create your own life. When you get told no, that's just like eating some bad food or catching an STD. Now I'm going to the extreme, but I'm relaying a horniness and hungriness. When you catch an STD, you don't get out of the sex game. You don't stop wanting to have sex. You said, damn, I caught a bad one. When you eat some bad shit, you said, man, I got food for I ate some bad shit. Sometimes you pull back from a while, but you don't stop eating your favorite thing ever because you had a bad situation with it. You just don't go back to that place. Mm-hmm. You're always looking to feel that need, to feel that hunger. I finished producing my album, finished writing my album. Right now, I'm working on some things, get it ironed out before I drop it. And I'm working on another album right now. I'm working on somebody else's album. Whose is it? I don't know. I just got a sound and a vibe and a feel in my head, and I'm writing these songs. And so sooner or later, I'm going to meet somebody, and I'm going to say, I got these songs, and I'm going to be ready to be ready. I'm writing a sitcom for my sons. Watching their life, I'm like, man, them niggas is cool, man. I wanted to do a sitcom about my life. My life ain't as cool as it used to be 6 months ago. I had a sitcom about our lives, but Lynn had to go back to Texas. So my life ain't as cool as it used to be. So I want to be a writer. I want to be a director. I want to act. So let's do my own shit. Let's stop waiting for Tyler Perry to do this. I want to do something. I want to eat this, cook my own shit. Go get the tomatoes. That you never know how good that'll make you feel to sit down there and go on YouTube and say, hey, man, what's my favorite motherfucking meal? I suggest you try it. What's my favorite meal? Steak and potatoes with gravy, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what the fuck your favorite meal is. Sit down and watch 3, 4, 5 YouTube presentations of how to cook that shit. And in the process of watching different people cook it, you'll start getting horny and hungry. Your mouth will start watering. You'll start getting horny and hungry. Your mouth will start watering. So when it's time to get up and go actually do what it takes to get it, you will be excited. You won't be dreading, I gotta go all the way over here to get this Wagyu beef from the Chinaman. Then I got to go get this from the Asian store. No, you will be excited. You got a picture in your mind. After you watch 3, 4 motherfuckers cook a meal, you excited. You got a picture in your motherfucking mind, and now you envision yourself in the kitchen cooking it. Matter of fact, you envision yourself what store you're going to get what first. And now this is just created an experience. Now, guess what? It may not turn out like the fucking Jimmy Chains or Jimmy Choo or whoever the fuck. But guess what? You one step closer to creating that Jimmy Choo shit. And guess what? You done had a good time at your own pace. driving at your own speed. You ain't waited in no lines. You ain't had nothing to affect your manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was in college and I got turned on to this by the fraternities. They would have what we call lock and key parties. That's where everybody comes into the party. The women get a lock. The men get a key. Because, the women is the hole. You know what I'm saying? And the men get the key. That's the dealing. And that's how I looked at it. Fuck it. You can flip it. But long story short, they had these lock and key parties. And you would go in, and these women would have locks, and these men would have a key on their neck. And the object was to go up to somebody, talk to them. If the conversation go good enough, say, hey, well, let me see my thing, unlock your lock.
Mm-hmm.
If it don't, you got to keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't for you. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing that's about it is this. Everybody that comes to this party is coming to fuck or have a good time or watch some shit, do some shit, see some shit, participate. Now, if it's a lock and key party and you're here and you have a lock and you're here as a man, you have a key, everybody's there for the same thing. I would watch dudes sit in the corner chilling. I would watch women sit in the corner chilling. And I'm walking around like, hey, what's up? Hey, can I check you? Ain't no conversation. Do our shit match? It's a fuck party. Do our shit match? No, it don't. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to the next person. It will be people sitting around mad or sad. And I'm like, yo, all you have to do is say, hey, check my lock. Can I check your lock with my key? Yeah. And it will be people that didn't have fun. The fun is fucking checking the locks. God damn it. Somebody. Where have you ever been in a situation where it's like, if our shit match, we fucking. You ain't never been in no situation like that. And people will actually sit around and let their ego, their body, how they look. Hey, fat girl, it's okay if I match you, we fucking. It's okay, short guy. If she matches you, you can hit the pussy. She came there. It's a lock and key party. The rules have been explained. And in the very same way, that's how life is. That's how life is. You got to go out and you got to go looking, creating your own pleasure, seeking what you want in life. I'm writing a sitcom. Being ready to be ready not only means I feel good today. Being ready to be ready means I have a portfolio of things that I do for my own satisfaction. That way, I'm always able to present at any given time to any given person who could be that person that matches my key, that matches my lock. I'm always trying to do something that's going to satisfy me and my inner me. It's like eating. I'm always trying to figure out what I'm going to eat next. That's a part of the happiest part of my day. Imagining, thinking what I'm going to eat, even if I don't have access to getting what I want. Even if I don't have access to getting the girl I want, imagining feels good. Imagining feels good. Sometimes you will sit back and, man, you know what's so sad? I was just at a funeral this weekend. One of my uncles passed. Man, life will pass your ass by so fast. Life will pass your ass by so fucking fast. And if I was to get some bad news and I'm on the way to the journey, on the way don't feel bad. Not starting feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
On the way don't feel bad.
Yep.
I swear to God, when I get ready to get in the car to go on a drive, all I want to do is get in the fucking car. Chris got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of feelings. But once I just get in that car, light that joint up, I'm on the way. On the way feels so good. Trying to do it feels so good. Being stagnant, not moving towards something that you want or desire is actually disheartening and depressing. Imagine how it feels to want a man or a woman and to sit back and don't know if they like you or not, and you never say anything. I'd rather get told, no, you're not my type, and I can throw that away.
Mm-hmm.
I've been fantasizing about Angela Bassett my whole life. If I get the opportunity, I'm going to holler at her.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I'm going to be so nervous, I'm going to say some dumb shit like, hey, Miss Bassett, I've always had a crush on you. What do you do for a living? Actually, she'd be like, motherfucker, how you have a crush on me? You don't know what I do for a living? I'm like, I don't know what you do. What do you do for a living? I'm an actor, actress, motherfucker. The point I'm making is this. I would rather know that I can't have something after taking my shot and then create a whole new fantasy than to lay here and fantasize about something that I'm never going to try to get obtained. How does it feel? I don't know how that feels. I've always had confidence. I don't know how that feels to not say what I'm thinking. I don't know how that feels. The times that I have been squelched and couldn't say or ask, boy, I felt like a motherfucking child. Like wanting to fight.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even ask. I can't even try. That's got to be one of the worst feelings in America. In the world. To not have enough confidence to try. Imagine how many people don't have enough confidence to fucking try to cook. And that's the first step of life. Eating. So afraid. It's just you. If it's wrong or don't come out good, you ain't got to post it on Facebook and say, look, I fucked something up. The world has convinced us to be afraid of failing in front of our own goddamn self.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody looking. Ain't nobody looking. I know for a fact, because it's true, I have this thing, I want to dunk again. And when I go into the goddamn gym, I set up these boxes. One is 12, one is 8, and I do my squats. So I sit down and I squat down to the 18, 12, 18 and fucking 18 inches and 12 inches. So when I do my squats, I squat down so my butt touches the 18, and then after I do a few sets of them, I go down to 12. See, can I get lower? So then I do jump ups on the 12. Boom, jump, land on the 12, jump off. The 18 is only 6 inches higher. I'm so fucking scared to jump up on that goddamn 18-inch block. Now I know I should have a goddamn 18-inch vertical. I know the goddamn well, when I tested in college, I had a fucking 36, I think it was 34, 30. I had one of the fastest, highest verticals and fastest 40s and fastest shuttle time for a lineman. So I know I should be able to get goddamn 18 inches off the goddamn floor. But I'm so goddamn scared. And it's not that I'm scared of anything other than somebody in that fucking gym seeing me bust my ass jumping on a fucking 18-inch block.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing this shit probably about 3-4 weeks now. It's just something about being in that gym and them people watching. Something about being in that gym and them people watching. I've been in that motherfucker in the side room and won't nobody in there and look up at the goddamn camera and say, man, them motherfuckers will catch me on the camera falling busting my ass.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta conquer that. I gotta conquer that. I gotta conquer that. I have to decide it does not matter to fail.
Mm-hmm.
It does not matter because it's not failure. It's just learning.
Mm-hmm.
It's just learning. But my mind is thinking the worst. I'm going to sprain my ankle and it's going to mess my whole workout out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's going to happen. But my imagination is seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
I got to imagine seeing myself jump up on that motherfucker, getting back down and jump up on that bitch again. It's a white boy that be in there. That shit pisses me off too because I be having it. The 18 and the 12, that bitch put the 18 on top of the 12 on top of the 18, and he doing 30. Boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, it's like a meal that you want to eat. It's like a woman or a man you want to have sex with. Looking at him jump up on that 30, it's like looking at Wolfgang Puck or Rachel Ray or fucking Guy Fieri. Or somebody, your favorite chef, Patti LaBelle, or you thinking that you can't make that meal. You thinking you can't make that meal. It's like that 30-inch block is like looking at a woman that I think I can't never have.
Mm.
But the only way I'm going to have this woman or get rejected by this woman or even know is to just jump. Jump up on that block. Either you're going to do it or you're not. But guess what? If I keep watching that white boy do it, you know the fucking white man ain't supposed to be able to jump. That shit don't vex me.
Trey said, ask the white boy to spot you.
Hell no. That motherfucker be looking at me jumping up on that 12. I feel like he going, fucking nigga. Can't
That's you imagining, though. You
I know,
imagining.
I'm telling you.
Let's give it up for the master teacher. And
I ain't finna
and the
ask
way
that
he gonna
motherfucker.
jump up on that motherfucking box. That's right, master teacher. Don't be looking at that dude like he might be thinking, I wish he would ask me to help him. Yes. Let's give it up for master teacher. Another great message. Let him know that he's appreciated. Give him some hand claps, some soul pumps, some blue dots, some kisses, some something. Just let him know that, yeah, he got another great show. Yes, y'all. Oh man, let me see. When I thought about
we appreciate your billionaire
hey,
Brown
thank
Branch
ya.
Inc. He hit us with the $49.99.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I thought about how I like to create my own pleasure at the Armstead, and the funny part is when it ain't the best fanciest hotel we've ever went to, but it is
expensive.
It's expensive, and it's the idea of it and the type of chef they got, and it's the experience. And so I like to go there to make me feel like we're traveling, different places, staying in nice hotels. And of course, if we had to travel somewhere, you got travel money. You know what I'm saying? Rather you had to fly, rather you got to have gas and stuff. This is like 20 minutes from here. It's not going to cost nothing but the hotel.
And you say you feel like you're somewhere else.
And I feel like I'm somewhere else. So I'm putting that into it. It's time for me. Putting that into the universe. It's time for me to have another experience. But I'm telling you, stuff like it really quenches your thirst for it. It really sets your vibration like, yo, I'm in this place. I'm doing this thing. And when you said that about
look at somebody that said Large 7. It's the best hotel in NC, according to see.
Yeah,
the shit costs. We didn't ate there several times, and I never spent the night there because that's her thing. So, but
yeah, I like it. Then you go to the spa in there, and the funny part is I don't like the spa. I mean, I don't like people touching on me like for a long period of time. Make me itch. And so, but I'll go through the whole what you call like touch me lightly, just for the aroma that they spa has and all that type of stuff. Hey, Female.
What's up, Fit
Hey,
Mel? Talk to us,
hey,
sister.
y'all.
Hey,
All
how-
right. Well, first of all, shout out to your awesome wife. She's showing the guns today. I appreciate that. Hey, they
Thank
tone
you.
arms.
I'm trying.
So what I got out of this today was that this was confirmation that I need to go ahead and step out and learn how to make Ethiopian food. I love Ethiopian food. And you know, just the fact of getting that fear out of my mind that I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna go ahead and start looking it up and go ahead and try that out. And
That's
also I got this while Master Teacher was talking, and he said while the world is convincing us to have fear, it's always that little percentage of people out there that's willing to push through the BS and go ahead and learn and be successful at whatever art or craft that they seek. So that's all I have for you today.
That's what's
That
up,
was
Fit
great.
Mel.
Oh, you're trying to keep it.
I don't even feel right. She ain't Fit
Oh.
Mel us today. Look, Trey Bruce said, "Come on in, Fit Mel, and Fit Mel us."
Don't you change your taste because Master Teacher be joking on you.
No, I actually like the jokes. I mean, I can take a joke. It's just that I know I have a lot to say. So maybe
Yeah.
that's me. I need my own podcast. So I don't want to take it off from Master Teacher because he does.
Go
such
ahead and
awesome
start
stuff.
you one up. Start you one up, sister.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
We got Brother Vardry. Come on in here and talk to us, bro.
Hey, what's going on, boss man? Can you hear me?
D.H. Illin. I can hear you good.
All right, perfect. So you said something about one of the reasons why you learned how to cook like international food was because you really like international food, and that reminded me of what happened somewhat recently in like one of my groups or communities I'm in. It's a whole engineering group, and I tried to bring in this wild card kind of guy. Like think of him like Edward Snowden.
Who is that?
And Edward Snowden, the dude who leaked all the NSA documents to WikiLeaks.
Oh, okay. I seem like I heard, but I'm not that
Oh,
familiar. Yeah, go ahead.
Edward Snowden, he international crisis because he leaked a whole bunch of U.S. documents, etc. Well, my friend, this one just so happens to be the guy who leaked a whole bunch of the Google and YouTube documents saying that Google was tilting the elections. And I tried to invite him to one of my other engineering communities, and they pretty much blocked me from like inviting people after mentioning that I was going to invite him into the group. And I decided, I messaged him. I was like, I understand what happened because they didn't tell me they removed my permissions. They just removed them.
Yeah.
I was like, I understand what happened. I violated trust by mentioning this guy, and that's cool. That makes everybody uncomfortable. So I'll go ahead and create a stable world. And dude was like, yeah, this is 4D chess. Go build your own communication platform. I was like, yeah, I get it. So what you said is you like to try cooking your favorite meal, and so you won't have to be at someone else's mercy.
Yeah.
And when I endeavor on those paths, it's like, all right, what do I want from this? Like if I go in a restaurant, what do I actually want here? What will I miss if I stop coming here? And after that, why do I want it? And is this a good decision? And will it create a negative future for me if I do this?
Yeah.
And I'm just like you. I'm the kind of the type to just attack life, and I can't wait either. Like I have to jump right on in. I was like, you know what? That's slick how I started getting on the video chat. So I was like, hey, let me jump right in. So now with that, I have several other developers that just so happen to say the same thing. And the Edward Snowden guy, he was like, yo, I'm better than all of those people in that group. No worries, we can build this. I was like, oh, well, sweet. It's a lot easier. I thought it was about to be really, really hard.
So let me ask you something so I can make sure I'm following you.
All right.
Basically, you're in a group of engineers. You were going to bring in a guy that's kind of controversial, and they blocked your permission of bringing in people just for mentioning this guy's name. And
Yep.
then you decided you're going to create a new platform for engineers that aren't so closed-minded to whatever this guy got to say.
I wouldn't even say not so closed-minded, because almost everyone in that community agreed that they would join my platform. They just don't want the shock of their safe space with I don't know, Deadpool in there just being a whole anti-hero.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
A lot of those are like your sensitive liberal types, but they build everything. Like they're super sensitive basement monkeys, and they just sit on their keyboards all day, but they're the ones that actually make sure the internet works. Like one of them, they work for most of the major companies around the world. And they were like, yeah, but that guy makes your mama jokes in front of your mama. And I'm like, but they were funny though. I mean, I get it. He definitely shouldn't have said that right then and there, but I know y'all giggle. And when you get less mad at this, you're probably gonna laugh at that later. But like even like that dude leaked all the Google stuff, and he was on Fox News and all that BS. He leaked it just because he refuses to see people do wrong. It's not that like dude had an insane salary. He was like a lead engineer at Google for like 13 years. Google, then YouTube.
Yeah.
And pretty much propelled the platform as Google was taking over YouTube. And he didn't care. Money could not buy his whatever, his loyalty. He's like, look, I don't need money. Y'all, I could live in a camper or a tiny house. None of this matters to me. But I'll be darned if y'all do something this bad in public. And that's who he is. Yeah. But everyone else is like, hey man, we don't really want to fight anybody. Stop. Just do that over there.
Well, it sounds like if you can get that going, y'all gonna do some major things. Because if people kind of just, it sounds like that you're more of a leader that people would follow if they would let the guy, what you call him, Deadpool, if they would be affiliated with him just because you're creating a new safe space for a new train of thought, man. You was about to say
it's pretty much what Elon did with Twitter. He did the same thing with Twitter, and that guy is like a monster on Twitter right now. He's like in front of the World of Engineers Twitter page and all that crap.
That's what's up. What you was going to say?
That's what. First of all, that's what this is all about. This gathering, these blue dots that have gathered, attached on to Master Teacher through the Bears and Bubbles. What he's doing is building a confidence in the people that are going to be the world changers. You know, because you don't see a lot of people out there, and you walk into those rooms, and you know, in your humanness, you're gonna feel you got to fight to either be there. You get what I'm saying, or you got to try to pretend that you don't think people are judging you the way you know they are, and all those type of things. And Master Teacher is teaching us how to say fuck it, and teaching us the importance of creating these new pleasures and all these things that he is teaching us. And what I like that Vito said just made me think about, and you have touched on this in the past, in creating your own pleasure, it is important that you ask yourself why you seek that pleasure, because some people might be out there trying to create a pleasure that they're seeking out based on something they didn't really want. It's just what the world's been, you know, telling them that they want. So as soon as you know exactly, you know, what you want, when you ask those questions, you'll know, is this a place you really need to be?
I appreciate you, Vito.
Wait, no, I got
go ahead.
One more thing. So you said the Master Teacher's creating this platform, and you listed various reasons. One of the importance of creating this platform, this community, etc., is that if you can't do anything major by yourself, you can be Superman. You still need the Justice League.
Okay.
So having the old African proverb, if you want to move fast, move alone. If you want to go far, move together. You learn that almost anytime you start doing something heavy. You think you to start a basketball team like Kobe, you score 80 and you still lose.
Yeah.
Okay.
You LeBron James, you the king. You can average damn near 50 points, have the most points of all times. You'll get beat by that team that just coordinates well. Little guys, no one really that special by themselves, but they just hold hands when they go down the court, and ain't no ball getting past them. That's what they do. And that's what I've learned just with various communities and stuff like that. If you want to be resilient, like let's say if you I built this platform damn near by myself. Takes like 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
I catch COVID, whole platform fails. Waste of everybody's time. I would have been better off cooking sandwiches down the street, helping everybody, than wasting a year and not building the resiliency to keep that dream, that vision going.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Kevin Samuels when he passed. It's like so much left with him, as opposed to if he'd have had a team that would have been. I see what you're saying. I see.
Yeah, and he wasn't able to do it quick enough. Like he was trying to. He was bringing on certain other people, bringing up other people. Like he brought up the lead attorney. He brought up that O'Shea Duke guy and several other people. And he was bringing them on his show to do one-on-ones and getting them like an extra 100,000. Jay-Z's doing the same thing. He's been doing it for years. And he's one of his favorite lines is, "I made more millionaires than a lotto did." And then that new song Boss is, if everyone around you is broke, you're still a failure.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's building that community, because you being that one nail that's shiny, you're going to get hammered. The nail that sticks out gets hammered. But if you have a well-oiled or well-built, I don't know, just porch or a house, there's not one nail sticking out. There might be one nail in the foundation where if that one comes out, the rest of them will have a lot more stress. But there's not one nail that sticks out. They're all hammered in. They're all locked in tight.
That's
Great
what's up, fam.
analogies.
We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. It's kind of like when Martin Luther King died. You know what I'm saying? It's like the movement kind of stopped. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see where you're coming from.
Yeah, you made some great points. I like the clarity on what the alignment that's being built here, and how it's working for everybody. So yeah.
You already know what time it is, family. We gonna get up out of here. Y'all can PayPal us at J Clark Products. You can Zelle us at 919-292-5374. And you can Cash App us at the Master Teacher. Listen, family, man. Don't not join in on this fruit thing. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep a healthy lifestyle. I'm gonna start cooking some stuff, like just being more, just showing more. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that'll be a thing that we do, like everybody this month. Maybe you could make your own meal, or that thing, and post a picture or post a video or something like that.
Or even just
me,
type what you did. Like try making something that you like for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out of here. Cantaloupe, papaya, and strawberry.
If you want, maybe we can take it easy. I'm pushing up every and anytime you need me. G-Win, I'm not misleading. It's 8 a.m., you got me wishing you was with me. Press, full core pressure, know what you need. Someone that's about you, girl. I'm selfish, left side of your chest. No, it's gold, it's a treasure. It's kinda cold right now. Let me keep you warm in this weather now. Loving you is my calling. Girl, I'm ready to put my all in. I'ma show you what it feels like to be loved. Hold you down when we pop out, girl, I hold you up. No other feeling compare. My intuition sends your love in the air. Baby, just hold tighter if you feel that you scared. I know the way you feeling really feel like it's real. Ain't no probably. When you know how it feels having you on this side of me. Instantly, enjoy your company. Tenderly and gently, that's the vibe for me, yeah. Get you ain't going nowhere. this state of love, girl, I wanna go there. You the biggest drip, I don't need no mind clear. Girl, I'm ready, let me know whenever your mind clear. You take an inch or a mile, I'll take it with you. The life you wanna create, baby, can I make it with you? Stay down, let's get it, girl, I wanna run this cake up with you. Yo, not you better, don't you ever bring no maker with you. Babe, I'm serious, I don't mind playing the long game. Follow your lead, be your shadow, wanna be your only. When I'm in your presence, I wanna hold you closely. Give you everything.
Hey, listen. This bitch wanna be me so bad. Hey, do you wanna be me? I'll let you wear my nuts for one day. God
I
damn.
don't want the nuts, I just want the D.
Hey, but if your woman love you, she gonna act like you. I remember when I was a kid, my mama used to say, I can't have nothing. Everything, I can't even have my own goddamn dance. She up here.
Give me that D. Give me a D.
I told you the
I
dance
hear
is
it.
designed on
I
you
see.
not know where I'm
I
going.
know.
And she trying to follow
I'm
me.
just gonna click random stuff and something I'm sure is gonna come to me. 'cause
She
that's,
tried to
you know,
follow
I
me, and
love
the
this.
dance is designed on not knowing where I'm going.
I handle it. I take that shit.
We appreciate y'all, family. We love y'all. Y handala, robo shy, a quiete, o robo bobo shy, yay, sauce, dabba do that. Ah, man. See, can we go the same direction?
It's been a long day. Temperature rising, I can feel it in my body. I'm looking for a body that calm me down, cool me down. Pull out the iPhone, I see a text. She want the Python, she want the sex, so it's going down, going down. I need you to lie for me.
We love y'all, family. See y'all in the morning. Baby, whoa, why, baby,
I need you to wine for me.
I need your loving tonight.
You look real good, so I know how it can feel when you hold me down, hold me down.
The way you love me, I can tell how I feel when you hold me down. I need you to
Wine for me.
baby. Whoa. Why? Baby. Please.
I need you to wine for me. I like the way you wine for me. I like the way you wine, nigga. I wanna feel for me. I can feel it in my body. I'm looking for a body that can you hold me down. When you love me, I can tell how you feel when you hold me down.
Our very own Mike Carter, our Blue Dot brother.
And I produced that track. I produced that track before Afro Caribbean shit blew up. How old is that shit? 2020. Baby, please, why?